Kind of a supervisor for the one blue shirt. Oh my God! Okay guys, I came across this video a few days back, 2 days back. Is about a Cameroonian boy that killed his parents. He shot them to death in Arizona. As you can see in the video, it's really a very, very, very sad one, considering the manner at which this couple lost their life in the hands of their son. And this brings us back to the purpose of which most of us brought our children to the Western world for a better life, for a better upbringing. And at the end of the day, it's like all effort wasted. If you look at this video very well, you can tell that this is really, really a nice neighborhood. If you look at their house, you can tell that this is a well-organized couple who would have given their best to this child. Everybody knows the situation in Africa right now, especially Cameroon. So for this parent to come to the Western world to train up their children and to give them a better life and to end their life this way is really very, very saddening, very horrifying to see that, all the dreams or their hopes, came to a stop in the hands of their own child. I believe the day this child was born was a day of joy in the, to this couple, not knowing that the same child would be the cause of their death. So one will be wondering what could make a child pull a trigger to kill the parents. The story is not very clear, but it's as is clearly, we read in the news, says that the boy killed his parents, but the reason is not known. Let's assume, it could be what most Africans will call when a child becomes Americanized, when a child becomes westernized, because a well brought up child with African value would not for any reason pull a trigger on his parents, no matter what it is. This is really a very, very sad one. Watching this, and this couple just exiting this life in this manner is not something anybody would pray for. They came here for a better life, to give to this child, or maybe they, not just him, with his siblings, to give them a better life, and dying the way they did, and this incident had been ongoing now. The last time there was this boy too, about few 2 months ago, that pulled the trigger, the Gambian boy that pulled the trigger and shot his mother to death. So what we wonder, what kind of children are we breeding? What could make a child be so heartless to killing his own parents? So it's a really sad one. It's a really, really sad one. Please, keep calling on our parents. Please, I know it is not easy to live in the Western world. It's not an easy thing to train up children in the Western world, especially when we are always very busy, working, Monday to Sunday, We are working very busy round the clock. Please, let's see what is going on in the lives of these, children. Let's put our eyes down like African parents we are, and see what is really going on in the lives of these children. Because for this child to carry out, such horrific action, he would have thought about it. He would have, there would have been something that triggered him to do this. So please, our parents, as we are struggling very hard to give these children the best, let's put our eyes down and see what is going on in the lives of these children, so that we will, we will not meet our untimely death, especially in the hands of our own children, who are meant to take care of us at our old age. No, this is really a very pathetic situation. Something that nobody will want to dream of. We are Africans. We have our values. Please, let not throw that away as we are in the Western world now. Please, let's not throw that away. Let's still, give them that training. That I know we are in a place that says, you don't spank children, you don't beat them for, but however, let's instill at least godly training in these children, because the Bible says, train up a child in the way he or she will grow, and when they grow, they will not depart from it. I'm not saying that these parents did not do their best, because we don't know what the story is. Well, what we are looking at is what could make a child be this heartless to killing his own parents. you know. I'm looking at the environment and looking at, where the place this child was brought up is really a very nice looking one. So we're not going to say is the environment, or we don't know. But what we are saying is that please, our parents be very careful, and be, put our eyes down in taking care of these children, so that we'll not continue to see stories like this, because this is too much, too many. Too many parents since last year have died like this. We've been seeing very horrific stories of children, African children, killing their parents abroad, you know, especially our Cameroonian, we've been hearing some horrific Cameroonian, story. I know it happens in other part of Africa too, or some African countries do that, but so of recent, there's a lot of bad incidences coming out from Cameroon, our Cameroonian brothers and sisters. Please, let's train these children very well. Let's be zealous in taking care of these children, giving them proper upbringing, and monitor their welfare. Listen to them, sit and talk with them, so that you can understand what is going on in their lives before situations like this will go out of hand. Because this for this child to carry out this kind of art, it's not something that just started in one day. He would have harbored it for a long time. He would have put up attitudes that signals danger. If you think the child needs help, please call for help. I know we Africans, we are afraid, to call the authorities for your child. But when it gets to this point, when it becomes uncontrollable, it's better to avoid the unthinkable than to let this kind of trouble, or let this type of incident occur. Because if this child was given help quick, I don't think this should have happened. Please, our African brothers and sisters, we are pleading, because this is too much. This is too much. This is too much. I don't even know what to say anymore. Well, this is your girl Julie on Julie TV Global, and the video you are watching is horrific sight in Arizona of a Cameroonian boy that killed his parents. He actually shot them to death. As you can see, the relatives, some of them still in doubt if this actually happened or not. This is I'm just wondering what the neighbors will be thinking, because looking at the environment, this looks like a very normal family. But as you can see, sometimes things are not really the way they are on the surface. If you think you need help, please ask for help. If you think your child needs help, please seek for help for that child. If they say prevention, they say, is better than cure. So please, let's try all we can to avoid stories that touches the heart just like this one. It's really very, very, very sad one indeed.